How about my dearest YouTube friends? Today we are in a new video. I don't know if you will be watching it on Monday or Tuesday. As always, it depends on when you can bring the update because friends, we are in the second week of December. But I am going to tell you all the events that are coming in December and all the dates that you have to be marking on the calendar so as not to miss absolutely any of the events that come this December, the last month of the year, full of news and totally crazy events like the banquet. So friends, let's do a little recap of last week, which was basically Kavan's live stream where they taught us, well, many of the news that we are going to be talking about in this video. And then also, well, what has been the Regal Ravager Cyber Weekend offers ended. Okay, so we're out of them. If you couldn't be shopping, don't worry because you will have all the runes to be able to spend on this precious banquet that comes with something completely new. You play, okay? Apart from that, last Wednesday, the Saga incursions began with some pretty good prices, although for me, a little insufficient. But the most important thing here is that you can be getting both the 10 minium crystals to be able to get the Spirit Man stealth suit and also that invasion essence to be able to get Imperiosa Vale. Apart from this event also began, this secondary events, so to speak, secondary mission of Deadpool Mini Turmais, in which it was with roads totally. So I also recommend that you log in every day to be able to claim those tickets to enter that high school. Okay? And finally, we saw last Tuesday that we did live and everything that the Titan Crystal was updated and that on top of that, the 7-star base was also updated with the addition of Aisha and Special Champions, which also brought controversy because there were many problems because Kavanten had a bug and the new characters were not being put in 7 stars yet. We are going to see if they fit because when are you going to give that compensation, because they said that they were already going to compensate the hospitals that you have opened one to one. Okay, so we are still waiting to see if that compensation arrives from friends. This has been the first recovery of the first week that has already passed, but friends, we are already in the week of December 8 to 12. Okay, I remind you that Monday or Tuesday, that is today or tomorrow, I don't know. When are we going to watch this video? Well, will the game update be carried out in which it is scheduled for December 8 with the update, the ABU, so to speak, of the Alliance Credit Store, which if you don't know what it is, I'll show you right now. And you are already seeing it on the screen which store is going to be busting, and this is what has to do with alliance credits, in which it was quite outdated. This Kavan has said is going to be like this since they want to consolidate the Radiance store, and above all, a very important change, we will be able to unlock this crystal of loyalty and stars as many times as we want regardless of this reboot. And this is a pretty big advance because the truth is I have many of these, the little stones, so to speak, that didn't work since old seasons of Alliance Wars and so on appear in War Showcase. So we will surely be able to open many 7-year-old crystals because they will put unique 7-star stones and so on. So don't worry, I will bring you a video that same day. Okay, let's return to the calendar that in this case, well, apart from the 8th coming on the same day, a collaboration with the Marvel Cosmic Invasion game, which is a game that has released, well, the Marvel Publishing House, in which, well, that is a pixelated type like the pixel art of the platform video games that existed in the 80s, which are actually quite good. And if, by the way, you want me to bring it to the channel, you want me to play it or something, leave me the comments and I'll buy it and play it and bring it to you because I know a couple of gameplays, because on top of that you can play with people, that is, you can play cooperatively, so leave it to me in the comments. I also remind you that this day, the 8th or the 9th, depending on when Kaban delivers the authorization, the Wolverine X-23 bugs will come, which sounds totally brutal, a character that will be available at the banquet in the banquet box. And the Punisher bug also comes. Okay, he is a trophy character for this 2025 banquet also then. Also, the gameplay of one of the two characters, one day and another day. Okay, by the way, if you are already watching this video, if I have not brought a video of Paniser, please, if you raise it to rank 5 with powders, leave it in the comments or talk directly to WhatsApp so I can bring you the analysis. Then friends, on Tuesday, December 9th, Imperiosa will be available in the store. Let's remember that this has a value of 12 invasion essences. So you have to have those 12 essences to be able to get this character and idol that is going to be. The last one from Kaman and Friends. On Wednesday the 10th, we will have a stream on our part to be able to do this mission. Monthly supervision, and this part also begins the new game mode, that of Alianza Valle, the Alianza Coliseum that is going to be, so to speak, exchanging this week of Alianza Coliseum for the fifth. Regular Alliance apart, Friends of the EL from Wednesday the 10th, we will be obliged to log in absolutely every day because they are going to be giving us a calendar anniversary that they have promised us quite big prizes. I know glass chips, Titan, unique stones of 7, I don't know. We'll see what it is. But from Wednesday the 10th, that calendar will begin and it will last, well, I think until the end of the year. So I recommend that you do not leave, do not skip absolutely any day. And then unfortunately, because the Aldean World Showcase of the previous Saga of the Fantastic Force ends, which by the way, if not, you haven't done it yet, and do you need help to do it, you have my WhatsApp in the description and I will be happy to help you. Apart from that, the Saga Champion Showcase also ends. Okay, and it also ends, well, the side mission that we've been talking about before, the Deadpool mini tour. Okay, it's made with some pretty good prices. Starting Thursday the 11th, you can buy Spider-Man Pavir in the store with the pre-release. Okay, I remind you that Spider-Man Pavir is on the 7-star platinum track in the last milestone, which is directly this month, and that is why he is releasing the bold pre-release basically for you to buy in the store. I remind you that this character is top 8 prestige, and that on top of that, he is quite powerful. Gunther of most of the cosmic characters we have in the game. So in this case, if you want to do it with him, because you have been able to do it with the Platinum Pass, I recommend that you go buy it later, friends. On the 15th, we leave for the next week, and the 15th. On Monday, the Alliance race will begin. Both the normal race and the nightmare race, which in this case, because with this Alliance race, we will be able to obtain that last invasion essence that remains for free. So I recommend that you have a single alliance and that you are playing well. These alliance roots are strong enough to be able to complete it and get that essence of invasion and get that imperative. Then friends, on the 17th, Wednesday, they finally bring us the alliance wars of only one fight. Right now we're in preseason and I'm enjoying it in a spectacular dark way, folks. I literally hate alliance wars where they force you to do 56 fights, which is a totally gross time, let's hope. The thing is that this new allium work of one by one of a single fight that we already had 1 year or so ago, I think it will finally be established. Because it is ridiculous how good it is to simply have a fight. There are some counters and surely I will also bring you well a video explaining which are the best points for roads and so on. And friends, it also begins, well, a new 2-star secondary school that finally, friends, I can show you that in my account. Well, I have been making an investment for a long time because I feel like taking all the characters to a higher rank, and I absolutely have all the 2-star characters that I have been able to obtain. Well, at a maximum rank, I only need to raise a few pairs. From filling in Bolsa Antibinoid, and I can be selecting any character I want for this secondary school. So, well, finally, friend, a little importance is being given to what has been the roster of each one of the applicants. I like that secondary ones are made where you can use 2, 3, 4, 5-star characters, that in the end the progression means that they are used as much as possible, and a maximum of 7 stars, 6 stars with powders and others. But I love it that they have done a mission, well, that they have 2 stars. So from the 17th, well, we will have this explanation from secondary school, and also, well, we will do it. Friends, on the 18th, we will have Spider-Man Pabir will now be available in crystals to spend through the rules in the game. And we will also have the Spider-Man Pabir San to be able to get it from 6 stars, but I recommend that you get it from 7. The truth, but very important. Although Paravir is a prestigious top 8, look what we have on the 19th. We have the banquet event, the event par excellence of this December 2025, where it brings some changes totally. Very brutal and totally crazy prices. I'll give you a small spoiler, and that is that on Thursday the 18th, I will be uploading Which one is better to select in the kingdom event? Si Kimping or the absorbing man himself? It's good so that as soon as you go to the day of the banquet, which would be the next day, have an idea of which is the best to select. And if you want to select several times, which rent more, whether to select another Kimping or another Sorman or double one of the ones you already have. So that's a little spoiler that I'm putting in for you from here. Villa 19, the banquet begins. But friends, very important, okay? Here I have to highlight one thing. Although the banquet also begins kaban, they will get us some offers with real money in which they will only sell us crystals. Beware friends, mistake. Don't spend any money there. If you plan to spend money, don't spend any money on those offers because friends, on December 23 on Tuesday, well, that's where the good offers will really begin with, as Kaban told us, with a milestone in the official Kaban web store, in the web store, in which there we will really have both the runes and banquet crystals and like the case to be able to open the banquet boxes, to be able to opt to those 6 characters totally go that this box has. So very important. On the 19th, open your banquet crystals with runes, whether in the great banquet or normal banquet or superior banquet. And already on the 23rd, if you plan to spend money, do it on the 23rd, I will spend. And that day, the 23rd, I will spend. And that day, the 23rd, well, I will show you a video of buying those offers and opening those offers this month. Sorry, this month. This week, we will not have anything more important. I simply have to highlight that on the 24th or 25th, they will be giving us a gift from Kaban. Surely, as it has always been out, it has usually done so. They will give us a code through Discord or their major social networks. We will have to go to the web store and there, depending on the progression, they will be giving us a prize. Last year, I think it was a Titan Nexus and a couple of rank 2 to rank 3 Ascension gems. Maybe in this gift this Christmas year because they will be giving us a rank 4 crystal. Maybe we don't know it, so it is also very important that it is not here since we will receive a gift from the channel through a code that for whatever reason, if you want to know what the code is and you want to know it quickly, you have my WhatsApp in the description with the official channel group. You join there and there everyone will be posting it. And friends, we are going to the last week of the year, in which another Alliance Coliseum will simply begin starting Monday the 29th. On the 30th, the Saga incursions that I recommend you have already done end, and finally the double track event of our Spider-Man Pavel will begin. That is, sorry, the double track event will end so that we can get it on the platinum track. And so friends, we have a quite busy December, especially with very good events and videos ready. I also have you prepared for this last week. Lots of tops, okay? Therefore, the top of 2025, the 10 best characters of 2025. Maybe because of classes now, I'm not clear. Speaking of the banquet, what are the 6 best bucket box characters? In other words, we have a lot of content. So friends, I would appreciate it if you gave each other a like, if you subscribe to the channel so that this community grows more and more. So friends, now I do say goodbye just in case you liked the video, you liked it, and see you in other videos. Bye-bye. And before finishing the video, thank you very much to all of you who are members of the channel. This December 2025, thanks to JP, to Eliel Ramirez, and Oscar Salmeron for being members of TheShori. Thank you all very much. To become a member of the channel, you have it in the description of all the videos. Bye-bye.